because she is the most corrupt and most irregular chief minister. She turns 360 degrees the right and left. She doesn't have that personality. She is not. She is a liar. Everything together. So only Muslims saved her this time. Dr. Pukur, where there was a huge bomb blast, around 12 children and women who lost their lives in Dr. Pukur. Muslims, they all are Muslims. But Mamata Banerjee has never given a single word or never made a press conference by saying that I am very sorry for these people. So she is actually not doing this favor to Muslims. She is utilizing Muslims on her behalf for good bad. She has the capturing mentality, not serving, not for Hindus. She is not for Hindus. She is not for Muslims. She is for no one other than her power.
Hypo.
Hypo, of course, yes, you are correct. We are always fighting for our nationalism, for truth and for development of our country. It is our basic funda. They used to call them in party office, exploit them. They used to exploit them for 1 night, 2 nights, until and unless they were satisfied. They didn't release the beautiful woman, the fair woman, the young woman. It is a matter of fact. And when they used to come back to police station, they used to lodge a complaint, they were again sent back to the Sheikh Shahjahan's team. So they had to keep their mouths shut. And over years, over last 10-15 years, they used to tolerate all that only for their family, for their land, everything. Whatever be the leader, I mean, he is a gentleman or a corrupt people, he is a murderer or a rapist, doesn't never mind. TMC has given button in their hand and they are getting the nominations and they win. You see, we had 2011 Metro Rail project which is diverted and not yet completed. That is taking 15 years in Bengal. So these are the issues. And egoistic Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, who is absolutely responsible, and her land policy, and apart from that, she is siphoning money from central project and not utilizing the whole amount for people. Why BJP MPs are a failure in West Bengal?
So, welcome to DYNT, Democratize Your Nation today. Audience, today we are interviewing Dr. Archana Majumdar, who is the spokesperson of BJP Bengal. Ma'am, welcome to our show.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah. So, ma'am, first and foremost, let's go straight into the subject. Yesterday, Nishikant Dubey had made a statement that BJP needs to create a UT out of Bihar and West Bengal by merging 5 districts of Bihar and West Bengal. At the same time, Sukanta Majumdar has given his proposal that this area of North Bengal needs to be attached with Assam and North East because of the tribal population being same, to some extent the demography being same. What is your take on that? And I'm asking you in the context because a lot of your supporters also kind of don't agree with what is happening for the last 2 days. They are saying that Bangla Bhag is something we cannot support. So if you would like to
explain. See, initially both Nishikant Dubey and Sukanta Majumdar, both of them are MPs of that area, and they are talking in the line with the emotions of local people. I consider so. And North Bengal, as you know, since left period, in the very beginning, it was deprived and deprived, right from Subhash Gising, when around 18,000 square kilometer area of North Bengal, around 8 districts, they were always underprivileged, and there is no good, even neurosurgery. You cannot go for a road traffic accident operation, patient has to come down to Kolkata SSKM hospital. This is actual fact. And for development of this, the amount of budget that the present CM and Trinamool government is offering in last 3 financial years, 2022, 23, 23, 24, 24, 25, it's almost between 700 to 800 crores, which is nothing. As compared to minority development, you see around 6,000 crores are allocated this year as budget for their development and education. So this discrepancy, and North Bengal is always underprivileged, and our chief minister say some 5-10 years back she has gone for GTA, which has nothing, which has done nothing. They have just simply siphoned money, and there is no development of these hilly areas. So what Shukanta Majumdar said is it's not that he wanted Bengal to be divided into South Bengal and North Bengal. It is, you have to remember that it is only BJP. Our founder, Dr. Shama Prasad Mukherjee, he along with the Rani Jyotirmoyi Devi of Krishnanagar, they have struggled a lot in 1947 for keeping this Malda, Murshidabad and part of Nadia to be included in West Bengal, so that this West Bengal, this geography we are getting. Otherwise, this North Bengal and South Bengal couldn't be located together in geography in the map of West Bengal. You have to keep in mind. So BJP is always against Bangla. And keeping in mind now why they are talking about South North Bengal privilege, they are talking that Northeast, the amount of funds and infrastructure development, what is going in Assam, the wide road, the airport, ports and the train facilities, communication, then IITs, IIMs, everything together. If Northeast is developed and that fund is transformed to North Bengal, it is good for Bengali, because North Bengal, Bengali youths, they will work there and they'll get employment, their infrastructure will be developed. It's not at all Bangla Bhag.
Okay, ma'am.
And Nishikant Dubey, of course.
Yeah, I understood that. Then, ma'am, why not go? If you're saying West Bengal creation in many ways is what Dr. Shyama Mukherjee built, so why not go against Bidhan Chandra Rai's idea of West Bengal and include all Bengali speaking areas in India under one government?
Is that possible at all?
I think
is that Bengalis are everywhere in the world. We are in, actually, you see, who are original Bengalis, they are so educated, they are elite, they are general knowledge. In past, in history, what Bengal thinks today, India will think tomorrow. So they are dispersed all over world. It's not possible to bring all Bengalis together and make a Bangla. So Bangla will be in Bangla, we will come our home. This is our homeland.
Okay. So, ma'am, another point which mainly Bengalis from district like Shubhendu Adhikari and people in Birbhum, they talk about separating Kolkata from West Bengal, making Kolkata a UT. Can that idea satisfy the political ambitions of Bengalis?
I have not heard about this. I am not aware of this. I have never heard. First time I am hearing.
Okay, ma'am. Going to next question. Within the NDA, ma'am, we have the Gujarati lobby, we have Bihar lobby, now we also have the Andhra lobby and the Telugu lobby, and they have been able to extract a lot of capital or assistance for their states, but somehow Bengali BJP has not been able to extract that much capital for Bengal. Your thoughts on this?
You see, there are several reasons. Number one is, yes, we have reduced our number of MPs. We were 18 and now 12. So considering that, he will say that BJP has not done well, but we have not reduced our votes. It was 2.2 crore 28 lakhs, now it is 2 crore 34 lakhs. So we are plus 8 crore votes ahead, number one. And you consider before 2019, we had only 2 MPs and 3 MLAs. Now 2019 to 21, we had 18 MPs and 77 MLAs. And now also our vote is only 2% away from TMC. They are jumping like monkey, but we are only 2% away, and that is only because I am telling you why they are. IPAC is there. BJP doesn't have BIPAC in West Bengal. And number two is this appeasement politics. You also will understand how the consolidated 30% vote have made them to
Yeah,
get success.
75% of Muslim vote goes to
90%, I would say 85 to 90% of Muslim votes are consolidated at TMC. Whatever be the reason, she made them understand she could.
No.
She was able to.
Yeah, I understood this. But
And what
why
ISF couldn't. What ISF couldn't in West Bengal. ISF has very bright future in West Bengal because they are 32% and people are religious over here. So if it is a religious party, I mean, particularly to a community, they have future. They'll get certain.
But ma'am, my question is, why is the Bengal lobby inside the BJP not that strong? That is my question, ma'am.
No, that to Bengal lobby, of course, strong. We are working on it. Like today only, Shukanta Majumdar has written a letter to Prime Minister considering extra fund from Northeast to be allocated for North Bengal, so that North Bengal gets the fund. And here the Chief Minister is not cordial. She is not utilizing central funds properly. She is not replying to whatever she has spent. The balance sheet and expenditure that is not sent back, like 100 days job or Manrega, that not yet solved the problem, and people of West Bengal are not getting benefit of Manrega fund. In other states, people are getting.
Yes, ma'am.
This is because of
understand this.
And another important issue is land issue. You see, we had 2011 metro rail project, which is diverted and not yet completed.
Yeah.
That is taking 15 years in Bengal. So these are the issues. And egoistic Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, who is absolutely responsible, and her land policy. And apart from that, she is siphoning money from central project and not utilizing the whole amount for people. Why BJP MPs are a failure in West Bengal?
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, if BJP is unable to satisfy Bengali interest, then obviously the Bengali nationalistic point of Trinamool gets enhanced. Somehow, is the BJP not looking, to enhance Bengali point of view, or trying to play into this like India point of view more? Is it a problem for Bengal?
No.
Bengali BJP?
We are versatile. Our leaders are also. So Bengali do not have any extra additional sentiment. It is a national development. Like we are Rashtravadi Dal. We believe in nationalism. We believe in Sabka Saath Sabka Vikas, and we believe in growth of the country. What Narendra Modi is doing today and in last 2 terms. So we are happy in his leadership. And whoever is in Delhi, our MPs, they are looking after the this thing for West Bengal's interest.
Okay. Ma'am, next question is, Motua has been a big vote bank for you, and but there are hawkers from the Motua community who are fighting the BJP policies as well as Trinamool at various local level. Somehow this problem, or rather the rights of the hawkers, has not been addressed by both the parties. What is BJP's take on this? Because a lot of policies...
You see, what you are talking, I myself, I am Motua. So I know the religious point and sentiment, everything of Motua people. So who are representing all of them, though Motuas by caste, are a bit different. She is with Mamata Bala Thakur. Few, very few, not much, yes. But majority of Motuas, all communities, I mean all Gosai, all varieties, they are with Santanu Thakur, who is the BJP MP and a minister. And he has done a lot in last 5 years for Motuas. He has done development of the station, this everything.
This I understand.
So considering that, the hawkers who are already, Mamata Banerjee has evacuated these hawkers illegally. by using her state power.
Yeah, even BJP has done this. Both parties have done
No,
the
no.
same
This
thing.
time we have seen Mamata Banerjee
Okay.
immediately after this election.
Uh.
She saw the areas which BJP is led, and TMC didn't get the booth, and in those seats the hawkers are being deprived illegally by saying we have to evacuate all hawkers, but she didn't do it. She did only 50%, where only Motua hawkers were present, and they said railway wants to evacuate them and Mamata Banerjee wants to, just simply by pushing them out, they want to get the votes of TMC and TMC voters to be introduced into as those hawkers. That is actual fact behind. But it will not work. Mutwas understood their right. They all always fought for their hawk, and so I believe that Mutwas will come back and they will hold their
rights.
Rights. I mean the shops which damaged and their earnings are
right to
destroyed.
livelihood.
Yes, livelihood. Correct.
Ma'am, going to next question. This is a new narrative from BJP, where BJP is saying that the key of TMC is Taliban, and Talibani TMC is opposing all the women in West Bengal, which is kind of true. But at the same time, in Sandeshkhali case, we saw the BJP come out with three different narratives, one being Hindu woman, the other being Dalit woman, the other being Adivasi woman. Why did BJP not utilize the Sandeshkhali case as a woman only case? Because even before that, we had the case of Baktui genocide.
Yes,
then there was Tuhina Khatun genocide, but somehow BJP was not able to grasp these things.
I will explain this, because I am working at Sandeshkhali and Basirhat. I am in charge of Basirhat district BJP, and I work entirely for this election parliament. So I worked very down to grassroots level at Sandeshkhali, where I have seen only 20% are Muslim and rest 80% of Sandeshkhali people are Hindus, and of them about 75% are tribals and a few SC, of course, and all are underprivileged. They don't even have a clay house, they don't have land, their entire lands are being taken away by Shahjahan and his team, and they only, each day they bring 1 kg rice and have their lunch and dinner together, and another dinner they are not able to even cook for that. They don't have that capacity also. They are too underprivileged, too poor, and these women, their entire villages, there is no male member. When I worked in 2023, they all went to Chennai or some other way as Parijai labor, and the only woman is to stay there, say 5%, 10% old people and children, they used to stay in the house. These women were called by the political party, Shahjahan's team, this Uttam Sardar, Shibu, everyone, and so many names. They used to call them in party office, exploit them. They used to exploit them for 1 night, 2 nights, until and unless they were satisfied. They didn't release the beautiful woman, the fair woman, the young woman. It is a matter of fact. And when they used to come back to police station, they used to lodge a complaint, they were again sent back to the Sheikh Shahjahan's team. So they had to keep their mouths shut. And over years, over last 10-15 years, they used to tolerate all that only for their family, for their land, everything. So when they saw that Shahjahan is inside behind the bar, they all came out. They started protesting against them, revolution type, all women together under one roof. It's not BJP, it's local women and the ruler, the TMC rulers and leaders. They tried to make a prerogative that this is false. They made many false videos, false conversations to bring in the light, so that people outside Sandeshkhali or outside Basirhat, they understand this is false. Actually, this is not. Even I realized that how helpless these women were, including Rekha Patra and others. So now CBI is looking into the matter, and I believe that truth will come out, and these people who has taken the lands and houses of helpless people and modesty of women, you can say.
Outrage the modesty.
Outrage, yeah, who have outraged, they will get punishment. Judgment will come across.
Ma'am, this I know, and I think I personally have been very vocal on Sandeshkhali issue. So that is why a lot of people couldn't handle it. Why, as a Muslim, I am highlighting this issue, because they see it from a Hindu-Muslim perspective. That is why I asked the question to you, because during that time, for the first 2 weeks,
Oh,
for the first 2 weeks, there was this Hindu Dalit Adivasi narrative. That is why I am asking, this kind of narrative, does it not bifurcate the anti-Trinamool vote bank that exists in Bengal? This Hindu-Muslim narrative.
I told you earlier that most of the population is Hindu over at Sandeshkhali. Number one. Number two, honestly speaking, I got a complaint from very few Muslim women about this. I went their home. I asked them, had my lunch in some Muslim houses.
Okay.
I asked them, did you have this type of experience? They said no. हमारे घर में मर्दाना है, मतलब they have male members at home and they were not allowed to go in midnight, which this woman had to do. And you know Bengal, when rulers and this rapists, they get women free at midnight, what they do at night. Pithe banano. What do you call
Okay, I understood your point. Yes. So, ma'am, next question is the model of violence that we see in West Bengal is kind of same as to what we're seeing in Tripura. There, BJP is doing violence, and here Trinamool is doing violence of another kind. So, why is BJP trying to cry here so much? The reason why I asked this question.
Yeah, I understood you. I got your
Yes.
point. The basic reason is both West Bengal and Tripura, they were ruled by CPIM for years. Both have history of having CPM government for, we have 34 years, they have 25 years. So they have a origin of this political
Economy.
no, not economy, political disturbances and this bloodshed. People during election, you will find bombs are used, booths are jammed, chappa rigging are done, and political violence is there, and some oppositions are taken away. They are not there. Our BJP workers also murdered, killed by them. Same thing, because they be now BJP has come in Tripura and they are trying to improve the hill areas, and it will reduce down. Don't worry.
Okay. Okay. So, people, please go to our DYNT app. DYNT app has been created so that we can understand the pulse of your nation. So, please utilize that app and vote, and make us understand what kind of democracy you would like to have in your country. Ma'am, next question is like Panchayat. In 2023, BJP had an opportunity to do massive good vote or get good votes, but somehow BJP was not able to get a good Panchayat result.
Yes.
Why did it happen? Because if you look at 2008, Mamata Banerjee got support from Sonia Gandhi, and because of that, Sonia Gandhi made sure that the left had to eat shit, because the left had withdrawn from the UPA too, and left ultimately 3 years going down the line lost West Bengal. Why was BJP not able to provide the security to their workers as well as other voters in other areas? Because I think in 2023 in Malda, Murshidabad also there was a huge resistance against Trinamool, and Congress and left did nothing but yet got a lot of votes in these two areas. BJP also did well, but I think BJP
Couldn't
would
take
have
the
done
couldn't take the
better.
ruler
Should have
in
done
hand.
better.
Yeah, I understood your point. You see, 2008-9 and 2023-24, there's a lot of gap.
Hmm.
In here in 2022, 23, 24, one third party, IPAC, has appeared to conduct the election in a smooth, professional manner, which BJP didn't do. Number one. Number two, you have to trust on 30% consolidated vote, which are united under one roof, and whatever be the leader, I mean, he is a gentleman or a corrupt people, he is a murderer or rapist, doesn't never mind. TMC has given button in their hand and they are getting the nominations and they win. It's not normal panchayat election, but in West Bengal you will find that only 58% to 60% people are allowed to submit their nomination. 30% people cannot submit their nomination.
More
This
than
is
that.
West Bengal.
It is more than that.
More than. And there are various places where there was no vote. I mean, without vote, the members and panchayats and Jila Parishads are they are elected. So this type of things are going in West Bengal. So 2024 is absolutely different in three ways. One is minority appeasement. Number two is third party IPAC, and number three is BJP's failure to bring the people's mandate to vote box.
Ma'am, you keep talking about minority appeasement, but when ISF Supremo Naushat Siddiqui was in jail, then
Yes.
that was that
Yes.
sentiment was utilized, and Byron Biswas did win.
Yes.
Then he went into Trinamool again,
Yes,
and
yes.
Malda Murshidabad people are actually very unhappy with that.
Yes.
It represented itself in Malda Dokhin scenario where
Yeah.
Sanaz Ali Rayhan could not win, and INC won because ISF was able to transfer
Yes.
their votes. So why you keep talking about minority appeasement
I tell
when these two districts actually are resisting Trinamool in a lot of ways?
I tell you, minorities are actually cheated.
Hmm.
Actually, minorities are cheated. They are told that they'll get all benefits, but actually not. She is showing around 6,000 crore budget is allocated for minorities development, who are only 3 crores in number out of 11.5 crores population in West Bengal. So considering that, there is a definitely for minority education, madrasa education, and for their welfare, she has allotted a lot. But she is using this vote bank absolutely for getting the seats, not for their actual. When Boktui happens, it's only simple the fight between two Trinamulis. When it happened in case of Anish Khan, it is egoistic attitude of TMC leader. And we went to this Dr. Pukur, where there was a huge bomb blast. Around 12 children and women who lost their lives in Dr. Pukur, Muslims. They all are Muslims. But Mamata Banerjee has never given a single word or never made a press conference by saying that I am very sorry for these people. So she is actually not doing this favor to Muslims. She is utilizing Muslims on her behalf for vote bank, and she is cheating. And ISF, why Siddiqui was put into jail? Because Siddiqui is a terror to Mamata Banerjee. If this 32% vote goes to Naushat Siddiqui, she is zero then. She has no one to vote her, because she is the most corrupt and most irregular chief minister. She turns 360 degrees the right and left. She doesn't have that personality. She is not. She is a liar. Everything together. So only Muslims saved her this time. So Muslim vote bank is only factor to her. She is not appeasing. She is making them full. Repeatedly, I tell you, she is making them full, and this will not last for a long time.
Yeah, I understood, ma'am. Ma'am, why is BJP not able to highlight the Abu Siddiq Haldar case? It is custodial death, and it has not been highlighted in the way Anis Khan was. So how is BJP looking to address this?
No, we have given statement. Our press conference
But the
was there.
statements won't
No,
do.
I tell you, this is responsibility of all political parties. Congress should come forward, CPM should come, ISF should come forward,
ISF is
and
forward.
no, not all parties. They should make movement. What you call this is unnatural death. And this was absolutely because Trinamool thought that their portion of votes was going to be shared. So they did it.
To ISF.
It's simply murder. And ISF, not only ISF, all party together should come forward, and BJP is with that.
Okay.
We are always fighting for our nationalism, for truth, and for development of our country. It is our basic funda.
Okay, ma'am. Next question is, BJP has projected itself as a growth vehicle for SC, ST, OBCs. But the way it treated Dilip Ghosh, how do you see it? Because it appears to me that BJP is trying to satisfy the Kolkata Bhadralok sentiments more right now, because that is the only place where they are not there. They are getting votes from SC, ST, OBC, but they are not getting votes from Kolkata or Greater Kolkata. So, are you seeing that change within BJP, that it is going to be a Kolkata party?
I do not agree with you what you say, because you see this time, this 2-4 election in Kolkata, we got 47 wards BJP won. This is surprising. And in rural areas also, like Basirhat, where there is a good amount of Sanatani voters, we are like we won Sandeshkhali. Last time we were defeated by 49,000. This time we led by 8,000 plus. Hindalganj, we won. And this Dakhin Basirhat, we won. Only 50% Hindus. Still they voted for us. So it's not that way. It's a TMC people and a portion of media who give this prerogative that BJP is unable to take SC, ST and OBC people into their
BJP has.
No, I tell you, sometimes you say it's Hindu Muslim. BJP is Hindu Muslim party. BJP is Bengali Abangali party. BJP is Dilip Ghosh and Shukanta Majumdar party. So this difference, it is a creation. It won't affect BJP Bengal at all.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. Last question is, BJP has always, not always, but it is resisting Mamata in a different way. Mamata Banerjee has been funding clubs during Durga Puja, and or I say people from the BJP ecosystem has gone to High Court and said that this funding of clubs during Durga Puja should not happen. BJP always talks about Hindu nationalism and cries that Hindu khatre mein hai. So why is people who are linked to BJP opposing this move by Mamata Banerjee? Because in a way, it is because of BJP Mamata Banerjee is doing these things, right?
In the very beginning, I would say it is not BJP. Maybe someone who supports BJP went to court and lodged this complaint. But end of the day, Mamata Banerjee is offering money. Last time it was 50,000, this time it is 85,000. This money they are offering only for getting clubs into their fist. So they are operating, these TMC leaders. They are operating and controlling the clubs, who are indirectly controlling the area and dominating the voters over there. So this is also another way of political number one. Number two, these clubs, they are spending, if not less, more than 2 crore, 3 crore rupees in one puja. So how much this 50,000 affect this? This is nothing. And this time Mamata Banerjee says, whatever theme you use, you have to report police earlier if you take money. Why? It's my thought, my concept, and my idea of getting people involved into my puja. Why should I intimate? Because once she gets earlier, she will work on it. She will again capture. She has the capturing mentality. Not serving, not for Hindus. She is not for Hindus. She is not for Muslims. She is for no one other than her power.
Hypo.
Hypo, of course, yes. You are correct.
Yeah. So, ma'am, this is a different kind of question. Last question, then I will leave you. Going forward, the way money is, making Hindus, Muslims, and especially subaltern women to vote for Mamata Banerjee, do you think that West Bengal can break this fascist political economy of Trinamool?
See, women here, they are initially said, she said, Bangla mein ke chaye. That was the caption last year in 2021. But women of West Bengal, they understood, they saw Coach Bihar to Hashkali to Kakdeep to Chapra, everywhere. So many, this West Bengal is now first in acid attack on women, on human trafficking on women, attempt to rape on women. This is first, NCRB data says so. So our lady chief minister is not looking into this, not looking for women's crisis, or not looking for women empowerment. She is into one agenda, that is her vote bank politics. Number one. Number two, this women, they will gradually, in course of time, she is giving Lokhir Bhandar only to them who have voted for TMC and not to other women. Some women who have not voted for the area, the booth, not won by TMC, this Lokhir Bhandar is not applicable to them. So these people will understand in course of time. It's development. BJP believes in development. BJP believes in upgradation of our country, our state, and improvement of lifestyle and every day-to-day life, their health, their education, their employment, everything. So people will understand, and BJP will come in 2026. Get sure about that.
Okay. So signing off, please like, share and subscribe our YouTube channel DYNT News as well as DYNT Bangla, and please download our DYNT app from App Store and put forward your opinions so that we can understand what kind of democracy you would like to have in your nation. Thank you for watching.